Hey Cavs crew, good day to you. Thanks for stopping by. Please remember to subscribe.
Okay, guys, first things first, congratulations to Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs for their back-to-back Super Bowl win against the San Francisco 49ers in an overtime nail-biter. The final score, 25-22. This video ain't about that. It's about everything else. So, come on. Okay, y'all, Alicia Keys. So, you hit one wrong note and you get a hashtag on Twitter. I mean, everybody, as soon as she hit that like horse crack, I did go, oh no, because you knew people were going to go in on her. And not too long after that, looked on Twitter, and here it goes. Now Alicia. And then everybody got these little faces and little, um, and I'm like, you can't win for losing. I mean, Alicia Keys is talented and she's a wonderful performer and songwriter. She did really well after she hit that bad note and she kept going and she looked like she was having fun. Her and Usher had a good chemistry on stage. Everything was cool. I mean, she looked great. They just performed well. It turned out to be a great performance by her, but you hit that one wrong note and everything else go out the window. People just get online and start tweeting, and not us, not our crew, but the rest of the cold internet. Okay, you guys, Usher, he had all the moves. He never stopped dancing. His singing was on point. He had awesome wardrobe changes. I mean, and then he came out on the rollerblades and danced. I'm not sure if any of that choreography was incorporated into the Super Bowl performance from his Vegas residency, but he had mentioned beforehand that he wanted to do some dancing on rollerblades. And when they came out in those rollerblades, and he had on that like black and blue studded suit outfit, it was cool. I mean, and then Usher is just, his moves to me are steeped in like Michael Jackson, in that Michael Jackson format, and Usher doesn't do it. I mean, nobody does it better than Usher, and maybe Chris Brown, as far as like a singer performer. But Usher gave people visuals, he gave singing, he gave dancing. He did an awesome job. My only criticism would be that it seemed like there was a lack of production. Like Usher couldn't do it all. Where was the lights? Like the fireworks, or all the theatrics. That, I mean, he can't do everything. Where were the theatrics to make it like, look at this. I think that it was missing that. And then at the end, I thought that they had Ludacris and everybody come on stage, and other performers, and I thought that the end was not it wasn't like a climax. It wasn't like boom. It wasn't like the big finish. And so that's my only criticism. But I think Usher did an awesome job. He hit the nail on the head. His moves are on point. He was sweating bullets. I mean, he never stopped moving. Usher is a performer, and he will give you what you came for. So awesome job, Usher. All right, y'all. Beyonce. Now you were waiting to talk about it. So, Verizon was promising that they would have this mind-blowing commercial, and when Beyonce stepped out, they did it. They did it. She was awesome, and she did. It seems like in true Beyonce style, she's always pushing the envelope and doing things that other people hadn't thought of. And I thought the Verizon commercial she was in, was very creative. Doing the moves and dancing in space and all that stuff. It was such a cool commercial. And leave it to Beyonce to be a part of a concept that people hadn't thought of yet. And of course, in Beyonce style, she dropped the album without any publicity. Just quietly dropped the album right after the Super Bowl. Just dropped the album. So, that's what she does. And Usher had dropped his album the day before the Super Bowl, I think. So, um, as far as I know, these folks don't get paid to perform at the Super Bowl. It's all about the exposure that you get. That's your payment. And so you got to make the most of it. And Usher dropping his album beforehand, and then Beyonce, she wasn't a performer, but she did her commercial, and then she made, there's a lot of eyes on those commercials. It's the commercials at the Super Bowl, and she dropped her album right after. These artists and their teams, they're good at making the most of a moment.
That's it for now, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.